Thank you for coming. We are trying to send a message. In a few minutes, the headlines will change from the waiting is over to Mao declares candidacy for Speaker of Parliament, which is the purpose of this press conference. So I wish to inform you that after consulting many people, particularly the electorate, namely the incoming honorable members of the 12th Parliament, and getting messages of support and words of encouragement, I hereby announce my candidacy for Speaker of the 12th Parliament. Now, this is an announcement. It's not a campaign. I believe in rules. Under the rules of procedure of Parliament, we are not supposed to campaign. There are members of Parliament who are supposed to be sworn in the 12th Parliament who contacted me and wanted to record videos endorsing my candidacy. But I told them that that's not allowed by the rules. A Speaker of Parliament is not supposed to be campaigning. Speaker of Parliament is almost like an archbishop. So imagine if the Church of Uganda is electing an archbishop, then you have recordings of bishops endorsing a candidate. That would really demean the position of archbishop. So I call upon all those who are interested in this position to desist from demeaning the stature of that office. The other day, when Pope Francis passed on, there was an election for Pope. Now imagine if cardinals started posting videos saying, I endorse so-and-so for Pope. I endorse so-and-so for Pope. That would be the most embarrassing thing. So I'm sorry to all my supporters. You are not allowed to campaign for me. Please don't campaign. The office of Speaker, according to Rule 5, is not one which is elected through campaigns. As a matter of fact, during the election of Speaker, the candidates don't even talk. The candidates are not supposed to talk. Just the proposer of a candidate speaks briefly. Even the rules say briefly about the qualifications of the candidate. Now, the only major qualification for Speaker is that you are a member of Parliament. So all those who have been elected to the 12th Parliament are possible candidates. Just like all the cardinals in a conclave are possible candidates to be Pope. But I would add two things. In terms of qualifications, your proposer has to talk about your record. And your record means your journey. I'm not a new person in the politics of Uganda. Everything about me, the good, the bad, and the ugly, is out there in the public view. From my time as a head prefect in Namlyango College, having arrived from a village school which stopped in P6, to my time as a student of law in Makerere, where I was elected as president of Makerere Students Guild. You all recall that tough campaign against a formidable opponent, indeed a worthy opponent, the late Brigadier Nobo Mayombo. In that campaign, everybody was sure I was going to get a thorough beating because I had no chance. Why? They were looking at the wrong things. They saw me as an opposition candidate. They didn't see me as a representative of a student cause. At that time, the main cause was whether the government would continue supporting sons and daughters of the poor to access university education. And I was the champion of that cause. So I was elected against all odds. Again, at the age of 28, I went to Gulu to run for parliament. My opponent was a member of the cabinet. As usual, everybody said, this young man is going to be beaten thoroughly. Again, I shocked everybody by winning. After 10 years in parliament, I retired voluntarily. This afternoon, I'm going to publish my farewell speech to parliament. I think I may be one of the few people who has ever given a farewell speech to parliament. So I'm only returning. This is now the return to the 12th parliament. I'll publish my farewell speech where I said a few things about the things I believe about parliament. That speech is 20 years old. I was 38 when I delivered that speech, and I was retiring. I went to Gulu to face another formidable opponent, a colonel in the army, for the position of district chairman. Again, nobody gave me a chance. As usual, they ridiculed me, they mocked me. Again, I surprised everybody by winning. 2010, there was a delegates conference of DP. I announced my candidacy to be president of the Democratic Party against the formidable Alhaji Nasantege Sebagala. He had the name, he had the popularity, he had the money. Again, nobody gave me a chance. But I went to Mbale and I won against all odds. And that has been the case. This time, 20 years after leaving parliament, I went to run for parliament. Big forces were opposing my candidacy, but here I am as the MP-elect for Laropeche. So for those who are not believing that it is possible for Norbert Mao to be Speaker of the 12th Parliament, look at what footballers call the odds. My odds are different from other people's odds, so I urge you not to judge me by your normal standards. I hope my record shows that my odds are good. I want to thank my party, the Democratic Party, for standing with me all through these years, and those of you who have joined this event. Even my wife is somewhere. You may not see her, but she's around. The candidate I supported for president put on his poster a slogan, protecting the gains. Now, that is really a lot of English, but let me just simplify it. I believe that what that slogan meant was that we can't take anything for granted. So today, I urge Ugandans not to take anything for granted. Even the leaders you have, don't take them for granted. Even you young people in DP, today, you are saying all sorts of things about us, but tomorrow when you are not there, you realize that you have been taking us for granted. Don't take anything for granted. The purpose of this press conference was simply to let you know that the consultation phase is over.